and earth. You are amazing. You hold me up with your hand.
Thanks for joining Lesson 2 today. You can always follow along with us in your Tracking with Jesus Bible book. Today's story is titled A Perfect Storm, and it is located in Acts chapter 27. Today's totally true Bible story may get your feet a little wet, but we'll discover how Jesus' power gives us hope. Speaking of hope, I hope we don't run into any problems today. We'll get on the ship, and I always get a little seasick. Not the best. You might not want to stand too close to me. Seriously, don't stand too close. That could be a huge mistake. But the weather is supposed to be calm, so it sounds like smooth sailing. Are you ready to come aboard? What's that over there? It looks like we have some cargo boxes that need to be stored on the ship. Would you help me carry some boxes to the ship? Getting on the ship is a little tricky. You have to board using a gangplank. You know the little piece of wood that goes across? Watch your step and keep your balance. You don't want to fall in. Uh-oh. Listen to this. I'm feeling a little green around the gills today, so I won't be able to sail the ship. But you used to sail, so you can be in charge. Have a fun voyage, and thanks for your help. The captain. Okay guys, it's been a while since I've sailed a ship, but it'll come back to me, right? Sort of like riding a bike. You guys know how to ride bikes, right? Except wetter, unless you drive through puddles. And with no wheels. Okay, so everybody help me out. Everyone get on your feet, and let's make this place ship shape. Parents, you can help me hoist the sails. And the rest of you guys can help me swab the deck. And while somebody's doing that, let's get ready to sail. Work together as a family and hoist the anchor up. Okay, here we go. That's right, we're leaving right now. It's Bible times, so there are no engines in this ship. We'll have to get power another way. What should we do? Oh well, we're kind of stuck until the wind comes up. We might as well sit down. We're powerless to do anything. Good. While we're waiting, let's talk about something. Tell your family crew something that you'd like to change in your life right now. That you feel powerless and feel like you can't do anything about it. It could be anything such as bullying, or maybe you're concerned about your new school. Or maybe just because you can't see your friends right now. Take a couple of moments and talk about it. Thanks for sharing. It's no fun to be powerless. It feels hopeless, but today we're learning about a new kind of power, the power of Jesus. And Jesus' power gives us hope. Hey, what's that? It looks like we have wind. Let's go. This should be an easy trip unless the guy below the ship is right. He said our ship would sink, the cargo would float off, and we shouldn't be sailing today. But he's not a sailor, so let's not pay any attention to him, right? His name is Paul, and from what I hear, he's a Christian. He got into trouble about telling people about Jesus, but he also disliked Jesus' followers at one point in time. The Emperor of Rome doesn't want people following Jesus either, because the Emperor wants people to follow him. But Paul kept talking. And now he's off to Rome to stand trial in front of the Emperor himself. I wouldn't want to be Paul in this situation, nor would I want to be in his sandals either. I heard some of you might be Christians too. If you don't mind, here's a question that I have for you. If you could tell a person who didn't know Jesus something about Jesus, what would you say? Talk with your family and come up with some answers. And one other thing. Since Paul was told not to talk about Jesus, and he did it anyway, what do you think Paul's punishment should be? Do you think he shouldn't get punished at all? Talk with your family crew and see what they come up with. Hey, did anyone else feel that? There it is again. I guess that's rain I'm feeling. I'll tell you what, I'll go below and check the charts in case we're heading into bad weather. I'll also check with Paul while I'm down there too. While I'm gone, you all better talk and come up with a plan for what you'll do if this ship sinks. Well, bad news, mates. Down below, there's water sloshing around everywhere. That means we're heading into rough seas. I hope that Paul guy wasn't right about what was coming our way. Things could get rough, really rough. Can you feel it? The wind is kicking up. We're being tossed to the port side and we're being tossed to the starboard side. Quick, somebody help me pull these sails down. This storm just won't stop. It has been going on for days. It's hopeless. Time to lighten the ship by tossing cargo. Throw some boxes overboard. This looks really bad, guys. I'll check to see if Paul's still okay down there. While I'm gone, hunker down until I get back on deck. Okay, guys. I have good news and I have bad news. Paul says the ship is going down. But the good news, none of us will drown. Paul says Jesus will take care of us. And wait, is that shore over there? I can't really see much through the rain, but can anyone else see shore? We'll try for shore, but I have to make a tough decision. In situations like this, I'm supposed to take the prisoner and leave him behind. But I can't do that. Paul gave us food. He says his friend Jesus will take care of us. So maybe I should let him stay with us. What do you guys think? Okay, I'll let him come with us. We're running aground! The ship's breaking apart. You're gonna have to jump overboard and swim for it. Okay, so I'll count to 3, and when I say 3, we'll jump all together. Grab your family members. 1, 2, 3. Phew! My heart is racing. Everyone, gather yourselves, sit down before your legs give out. Imagine being on that ship as it is splintering under you, and you dropped into a huge wave crashing against the shore. Lightning's flashing, wind is blowing. It must have been awful. But Paul was right. No person on the ship was lost. Trusting in Jesus gave them hope in this shipwreck situation. Circle up with your family again. Earlier you talked about situations that left you feeling powerless. Talk again, and this time about how Jesus' power might give you hope in situations like this. How might Jesus' power make a difference? Families, take this time, and parents, I encourage you to go first. Well, thank you guys for sharing. I know that my friendship with Jesus powers up the hope I have for any situation that comes around. And now that I've prayed about my situation, talked with God, and He's helped me, I know that Jesus' power will give us hope. And Jesus' power will give you hope as well. Well, until next time, see you later.
God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand, you give me faith, and I will